Hello friends, are you ready to look at some vintage cookbooks? I have a good number here, maybe 10 to 15 cookbooks that I'll be selling in my next email sale. So this first one is Dining in Style. I was super excited about this one because a couple people had asked about it the last time I found one of these, which was not that long ago. And I put it in a book stack, but now I have another one that I'll be selling individually, so I'm really excited about that. This is a nice James Beard cookbook. It's got a little bit of a rip there, and inside the dust jacket, it looks just the same. This is, I believe, from the early 1970s, but when you guys go into the Google Photos album to shop these, you'll be able to see what the dates are. Oh, I was so excited about this one. Look at that wacky cover. So I've had in the past a few of these Mary Lyles Wilson's cookbooks before. I'm always really excited to find her cookbooks. So this page here is a little folded. This edition is from the 1940s, I believe. I've found them as old as the 1920s, I think. So I was super excited about that. Wait until you see how pretty this one is. This one is signed by the author, by the way. But look at how handsome that nice gray and gold spine is. That is just such a pretty cookbook. So this is called Cooking for Occasions, a superb collection of recipes and menus for gracious entertaining at home. The author of this book apparently was really popular in Manhattan for giving cooking lessons to people. Okay, here's let's see, what is this called? It's Encyclopedia, Cooking for American Homemakers, Culinary Arts Institute, encyclopedic cookbook. That's what I was looking for. So I found quite a few of these in the past. Here's this one. It's got that little bit of damage there. But these are fun, indexed cookbooks. They always sell. They're very popular. I think the biggest issue with this one is that front paper is coming loose from the cover. And then a little bit of a rip here, okay? Look how pretty this blue color is. This is called Freeze with Ease. I found 2 copies of this the other day. One I'm keeping for book sets because it's such a pretty color, and the other one I'm selling. And believe it or not, I've found this cookbook before, and I remember this picture of the ladies in the stand-up freezer. Isn't that funny? So this is about freezer cooking. Okay, this is an interesting book. The Great American Writers Cookbook. This is a library binding. It's a very sturdy library binding. And it is from the 1980s. And if we go to the table of contents, it's organized by appetizers, soups, stews, meats, seafood, poultry and game. And they're all recipes from authors. Like I see Joan Didion here. Jessica Mitford. Isn't that funny? All Dan Jenkins, Irma Bombeck, Hunter S. Thompson. That's so funny. So all kinds of authors contributed to the recipes in this cookbook. Isn't that fun? Okay, next we have this pretty yellow cookbook. It's called the Bible Cookbook, and I have the dust jacket for this too. So let's see, Chapter 9, Green Herbs. And I guess that's salads. Let's see what the table of contents, what else it has in here. Savory meat, pot herbs, curds and milk, fowl, grains, breads, manna, sweets, drinks, feeding the multitudes. Isn't that nice? I just have a very soft spot in my heart for yellow cookbooks. Speaking of yellow, this one has some yellow in it. This is a very popular vintage cookbook. This is the Favorite Recipes of America Desserts Cookbook. I love finding these. I just love the checkerboard pattern on the spine, and this one is in really good condition. This one is a paperback. It's called McCall's Cookie Collection by the food editors of McCall's. It looks really good. And look at the fun illustrations, the color illustrations in these. Isn't that neat? And there's the back. Really nice. I was happy to find that one. This one is really cool too. It's called the American Family Cookbook. Let me get it out for you. It's really big. See that? Look at that spine. Isn't that unique? For a cookbook, that's very unique. So let's open it up. The American Family Cookbook, Culinary Arts Institute staff. This is from the 1970s. Cheesy sausage pizza, beef tenderloin, calypso steak strips, duckling, horseradish sauce, coconut cake, pies. And you can see it's dirty along the pages, which means somebody used this book, which is always a treat. I really like knowing that this cookbook stood the test of time and was actually used. Okay, we've got 3 Better Homes and Gardens here that I'm selling individually, along with, I have a set or 2 of them as well, but this is home canning. Still a popular subject today. Then we have pies and cakes and cookies and candies. Isn't that nice? Love that. Okay, we've got one more to take a look at. This is a Julia Child cookbook, Julia Child and Company. I love the little, this is a very country design on this book cover. Doesn't it just remind you of like a 1990s country kitchen wallpaper? I love that. Okay, so those are my cookbooks. I'm also going to have some cookbook sets available for sale in the email sale that we will be having shortly. Okay, thank you for watching.